Good
Good morning,
morning.
Gogglefrogs. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Saturday morning. Hello, I'm Angela, and this is my lovely friend Marion.
Good morning. I was
So,
just looking out the window to see what the weather was doing. I don't know why I don't do it before we go live. I do it every morning, don't I, Angela? We go
I
live
know,
and I look out the window.
yeah, it's one of those things that I know what the weather's like when I'm up in Leeds because I sleep in the top bedroom. So there has been a howling gale going all night. It's been absolutely wonderful. I love winter weather. For anybody who knows me knows that I love rain, hail, all of that sort of stuff. I'm not the summer person that some people are. But yeah, it was really interesting weather last night and this morning. It looks to have well, it's okay, but I think we might go for a drive because at the moment it's beautiful, isn't it? Just seeing
No,
all of
it's
those.
overcast here.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
here it's quite nice. But I just love watching all of those leaves as you're going by, all of
Oh,
the
yeah.
red leaves changing colour. So it's my favourite time of year.
Oh, I'm with you there. The colour change is superb. And do you know what we usually forget to do when we're on together?
But
We forget to say hello to those people watching on catch up, and you.
I was just about to say that. I was just going to grab my knitting and say, good morning, Gogglefroggers. Lovely of you to join us. And I hope, and I start around here, hope you've got a cup of tea with you, a nice cuppa of something that you enjoy. Hopefully you've got your knitting or your crochet, and a huge welcome. If this is your first time, we will talk. We can't see you, but you can see us. And there is a chat box on the right hand side. So feel free to type in the chat box. We will read out what's in the chat box because if you're watching on replay, and hello to you on replay, you won't be able to see the chat box. And a big hello if you're watching us on YouTube as well. So yeah. So I think I've remembered to do it today.
Yeah, for some reason, I never do. I don't know why. It just goes. And I tell you what I notice, and I ought to stop doing it. I don't know. I've used my hands a lot when I'm talking.
Yeah.
Gesticulate.
Gesticulate.
Whatever. So I'm going to sit with my crochet in my hands to see if I can.
Are you? Okay. Well, I had to do a little bit of frogging because you know what it's like. If you're frogging your work, you know you're in the best place. But yesterday, I was merrily knitting away, and then I suddenly realised that I'd forgotten to do the hoopy bits to make the nice holes in the middle. So I had to take it back, but only a couple of rows. So it's only a tiny little frog for me. So yeah, and it is episode, can you believe this, 143 episodes of Gogglefrogs.
Don't believe it.
I know. And 7, we're about to go into 8 months, I believe. So we sort of know, we did Gogglefrogs because the UK had gone into lockdown and we wouldn't have been able to see a lot of our friends who, you know, every week we see them in our knit and natters. So that's why we did this online.
You're going funny again.
Marion comes on. Have I? I'm sorry, but
you're going funny.
It must be this broadband.
Oh dear, you've left with me. Well, for a change, I'm crocheting, and I've gone down to a 2.5 hook. Something I haven't done for ages, and I'm making a lavender bag for Christmas. I'm using Katia Ombre because it was in the stash. But do you think we should be saying some good mornings,
If
Angela?
I can talk, am I talking all right now?
Yes,
Fabulous.
you're fine.
Fabulous now.
And I think I managed to fill the gap in.
Thank you so much.
Oh.
Yeah, I never quite know if it's my internet or if it's somebody else's internet. But yeah, this is what happens. The one thing that you can be sure of in Gogglefrogs, there will be wool. There will always be wool, and there will be technical glitches because we're at the hands of the internet providers.
Yeah. Oh yes, you're doing Aggie's shawl, aren't
Yeah,
you?
with this. So let's say good mornings to people.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's lots of people out and about. But hello, Robert. Hello.
Oh, Robert's joined us. Good morning,
And
Robert.
can I just say, Robert, thank you so much for a beautiful lunch yesterday. And if you didn't know that my favourite little Italian, Mama Rosa's, is open for lunch. Yes! So we went to Mama Rosa's yesterday lunchtime, and it was so lovely to be back there. They've got big boards in between you. So if you're local in La Bourse, then you can go there for lunch. It was lovely. Yeah.
Did you have to book?
We were booked in as we walked in, if you know what I mean. Had to sanitize our hands, and it's really good. So thank you so much, Robert.
No, I mean, did you have to book a table? Did you have to book a table?
Just walked in, but it was lovely. Really, really nice. I always love it there. It's so rustic. So good morning, Robert. Good morning, Linda. And good morning, Linda. So we've got Linda and Linda today.
Good morning to Linda.
Good morning, Judy. And good morning, Janice. Good morning, Georgie. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Dawn. And good morning, Brigitte. And a big good morning to you, Marion. Thank you for joining me this morning.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for allowing me to. Now, hang on a minute. You see, I pull up a little box, and I don't think everybody, that tells me who's here. And when that's here, I don't see people's faces, which means I think subconsciously that everybody can't see my face. And I'm sure you can. So I don't sit here and wave and say good morning to everybody.
That's all right. So you can, if you just press the bottom of it, it disappears.
Yeah, I've got rid of it. I don't mean I've got rid of everybody. I mean, I've got rid of the box.
Right. Okay. That's lovely. So yeah. I will. So we've got a little bit of music, and I was asked this morning by Robert, could I make sure that I didn't play the music until Robert was here? So I don't know how long your break is, Robert. So I am going to play the music now because I know you're online. So who knows what Robert has queued for us today? I know you all love the musical interlude. So Marion, if you'd like to go on mute, and I will play today. Oh, you're with us.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Sorry, that was a bit frantic. I knew it would be, but I'm here.
Well, when you said joining us, and then I saw you in the thing, I thought, oh, maybe I've misinterpreted. Maybe it's you're joining us, like remotely.
Sorry, there was a bit of a queue in the canteen, and I was running out of money on my fob, and I was like, oh, what can I have?
Have you got something to eat?
Yeah, breakfast bars and an unhealthy packet of crisps. I can afford to have this today. Anyway, ladies, how are you both?
We're really good.
I remember that with great fondness. Where's Angela gone?
There she is.
I'm just making sure my mum's on. I thought I'd keep you two there. I'll prepare the link.
Okay, no worries. I didn't realise until I was watching that video yesterday. I've heard it loads and loads of times. I've only ever seen that once. And we'll start the reason behind the music when Angela comes back, because she's part of the reason. But I didn't realise that there was a frog in there, so I thought it was quite apt as well, really.
So didn't you see me sat here laughing at that? Richard sat at the top of the stairs singing along to it. I won't tell you how old I was when that came out. Dreaded teens. Everybody's saying how much they remembered that. Yeah. And when you think it was just made up, they weren't a proper pop group, were they? The Archies.
I know nothing about them.
I don't think so. Shall we go through some of the comments in whilst we wait for Angela to come back? Well, Brigitte says, good morning, peeps. 143. Still can't quite believe that. Georgie says, good morning with lots of kisses. The leaves on the trees are amazing at the moment. The colours are beautiful. Aren't they just, Georgie? Robert, morning. I'll be on camera in 5. Linda, good morning, everybody. Dawn, morning, everyone. Denise, good morning, everyone. Linda, good morning, everyone. It's good to be with you, love, this morning. Live, I think she means this morning. Judy, good morning, all. Deborah, morning, all. Slight problem getting in the room, but glad to be here now. Georgie, I'm glad you had a lovely time having lunch. Yes, it's Richard's birthday next week. We will have to take him out. Brigitte says, I wave to everyone. It has become a habit. Hello,
When's
Robert.
Richard's birthday?
Monday.
Okay. Happy birthday for Monday, Richard.
He's gone downstairs. He's making me my 10:30 cup of tea. Brigitte says, I wave to everyone. It has become a habit. And hello, Robert. I sit here when I'm on the other side and I'm not talking. And I go, wait, but when I'm sat here talking, I don't. But then I am peculiar. Now, where are we? Linda says, I bought this and I know all the words. Brigitte at Linda says, so do I. And I don't know what that little emoji means. Do you,
No.
Robert? No. Did we really dance like that? Asked Brigitte. And Linda says, yes, we did. Brigitte's asking, who kissed Angela? She's disappeared. And Linda says, it was lovely to see and hear that again. I wasn't very old either. I think I was just in my teens. 12, maybe. When it was all that sort of thing. And I remember it being quite acceptable to parents because it wasn't like the Rolling Stones and the Beatles. It was, and we're Iron Maiden about then, but it was respectable, if you know what I mean. Oh, here she is, back again.
Who can tell me what year that was number 1?
Well, yeah, well, I know because you told me.
So Mum's in the other room watching us.
Hi, Jean.
Hello, Jean.
So Jean might actually know the answer to this then. We're talking about the music, Angela.
Yeah.
What year was it number 1?
Oh, she didn't see the music by the time I got the link.
Okay.
So what was that? Honey?
Sugar, Sugar by the Arches.
Sugar, Sugar. 68. Was it?
So we've got 1970, 1968, and 1969. It's one of them.
I don't know. Oh, right, okay.
Have you got it now?
When was it then, Angela?
I have got it now.
Right, okay. So Brigitte, you are right. It is 1969. So
Yeah.
there's the first piece of music done with. Right. What are you doing, Angela? Is that Aggie's shawl?
Yes, Aggie Shaw. I just said a little bit earlier, I had to do a little bit of frogging because I forgot to put the bit things in the middle.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to follow my own advice and put on
Stitch markers.
the stitch markers, so you know that you have to do something.
And Marion, what are you doing?
I'm crocheting. I'm crocheting a lavender bag as a Christmas present. Just double crochets using a 2.5mm hook and Katia ombre out of the stash.
They're the,
Not that this little ball is going to make much difference to my stash.
But have you got any more though?
Yes.
So are you doing like a
yes, but I've done. I could, but I'm not.
Okay.
And I've started Pudsey.
Oh,
Oh, have you?
I've started Pudsey. I did the body yesterday, and I've started on the head. And I'm glad I started it without reading the pattern, because otherwise I wouldn't have done it. Because you snip the snout, and then you pick up to do the rest of the face, so that it's there's the snout sort of sticking out, and you knit it so that it fans out. And you like that because you picked up. So yeah, if I'd read that, I don't think I.
it's like with a lot of things patterns, isn't it? There's a
Music,
little bit
Robert.
that scares us or we don't actually like.
Yeah.
Like me with the Pico edge on that scarf that is now my favourite scarf in the world. So.
Yeah, mine's on. Yeah, it's like the first time I did German short row shapings. I didn't read the pattern until I got there, and it says commence German short row shaping. And I went, what? What? I hadn't done short row shaping at all, let alone German short row shaping.
Yeah, because there's 3 or 4, aren't there? There's German, Japanese, and 1 or 2 others. Can't remember.
I like the German. I know it was the first thing I did, but you honestly, you cannot see it.
Oh, that's good.
So you're not doing anything,
well,
Robert?
no, I'm at work. I didn't bring anything.
No.
So that's fine.
Is this your lunch break or your
This is
tea
my lunch
break?
break. I started at 4. I finish at 1.
Oh, we're so happy to have you with us, Robert.
And I am.
Absolutely
I'm
delighted.
leaving at 1 because by 1:30 we have to be on the road to Kent. So
Yes.
and I'm sleeping in the car.
And a big hello to Gary's
Is that to
mum.
see Gary's mum?
Yeah. So Denise says she started her Pudsey as well. She's just done the snout.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're at about the same place. So can we scream and shout in unison, Denise?
I'd like to know how Linda's doing with the cardigan or the jumper.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
She posted to say I'm going in. So Linda, do let us. Excuse me. Do let us know.
Yeah.
That tea went down the wrong way.
Oh my heaven. Brigitte's waiting for her son-in-law to bring potting compost round. She managed to repot 40 baby plants yesterday. She's only got 117 to go.
What sort of plants are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are these winter plants for you? I'd love to know. So let us know, Brigitte, what you have planted so many of and what you've got 100 and odd of left to do. I'd love to know. And can I just say,
unless she's repotting the tomato plants.
you have to have a new tomato plant every year.
Oh, do you?
Have to sow the seeds of tomato plants every year. Yeah.
Beans, potatoes. I don't know.
I don't
never
know.
grown veg. I did a course in growing veg, but I've never done it.
As for potatoes, you just take those out of the bottom of the fridge that have started to sprout and stick them in some compost. That's all you do with potatoes, and they work perfectly.
So she said they're bee-friendly flowers to go in the bee patch at the top of the garden behind the shed.
Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you.
Tricia says that she's saying good morning and she didn't receive the reminder today.
Sometimes it goes into junk box. Sometimes there is just a glitch in the system, but you can use anyone right the way back to episode 1 or the first time you joined because your link is unique to you.
Yeah, I got mine. So just check spam. And they're normally quite good at letting us know if there's a problem. Right, can I just say, I hate these things. I absolutely hate these things. So I'm going to have to go out and buy some cheapy pony things, I think, today. Because this thing is just too darn long. Or maybe I can just maybe I can just buy a different thing.
Get a shorter cable.
You can get lots of different lengths.
I know. I
And
don't
the
know
other
what
thing
it
you
is
should
about
do
this.
is put it in warm water, not boiling water, just warm water for about 5 minutes, and then take it out and then straighten it, and that should take the curl out.
I know.
That's why I like the chow-goos. They don't twist like that. I couldn't believe it. How different. What a difference they are. No twisting. Oh,
I know,
amazing.
and because Christmas is so close and people really struggle to know what to buy me, I want to save the chow-goos for Christmas presents, so I can say, right, you can buy me a size 4 or a size 5 or whatever I need, because I know, yeah, so that's why I'm not buying any chow-goos at the moment, although I really want to. Oh dear. So yeah, not a great lover of these. You know me and circulars. I just don't like circular needles for some reason. But chow-goos are the ones that I've fallen in love with. And I think
would a 40 centimetre straight be long enough?
It might be.
How wide
I've got about 2,000 pairs of knitting needles in the back of my car. So I'll go in there. As with anything, when I have a permanent fixture in the back of my car, it's projects you may get a few days to get your head back into these little babies in the car. And I also have lots and lots and lots of knitting needles just in case I need a needle. And you know what'll happen? I'll look and it'll be all straights and there'll be no circulars in there. But I will check and see if I've got some straights that might be long enough. I do.
Linda's answered your question.
Yeah,
Robert.
she says, so we asked her about the pudsey. She said she's knitted the front, finished the pudsey, didn't like it, so started again. She slightly reshaped the graph, so we'll see if it's better this time. This is quite unusual for me. This is quite usual for me with intarsia. Don't worry.
Oh, intarsia?
So, yeah, because that's what it is, isn't it? On the cardigan, you're dragging the colours behind.
Well,
Brigitte's saying 40 centimetres won't be long enough, Angela. Because you'll end up with too many stitches on eventually.
I know. It's just, you know me. I like my extra long straight needles. I think once it gets much longer, it feels more appropriate. So maybe if I go out and see if I can buy a more expensive thing, it might work better. But I don't know what it is about these. I know these are the ones that I struggle with. But I do love the cheap and simple aero ones, or are they pony? I can't remember, whichever ones they are. I love those. I think they're absolutely fine. It's just these. Never mind.
Well, Angela, don't forget our new supplier.
I know. I'm holding on.
We haven't placed an order, but, you know, I'm just saying.
Oh, that's sounding intriguing.
Yeah. Brigitte says 100 centimetre circulars are a good to go size. Yeah, I must admit I'm using Knit Pro Novas, which are the fixed circulars, and I've got, I think Brigitte lent me 1 metre or 120, and they're absolutely fine. I think it's when you go bigger than that it becomes a problem, because I remember when I was doing your shawl, Angela, which you've had for a whole year now.
Oh my God, I have.
I know. I kept getting longer and longer and longer, and by the time I got to a 2 metre cable, I was like, this is ridiculous. Why would anybody use a 2 metre cable?
But sometimes you just need it, and when it's appropriate, it feels okay. But you need the wool to keep it sort of long. That's just too long. I don't know what this is. It's probably 1.8 metre for when I've done a top-down cardigan. Which is fine for cardigans. That's what you absolutely need. But yeah, very frustrated.
Yeah, my go-to size is either 80 centimetres or 100. I must admit. I find them, like when I started Pudsey last night, the first one I came across was a 30-inch circular, and I put it straight back because it was a bit like that.
So somebody else has joined.
Circulars.
Somebody else has joined, but I can't work out who it is. So hello, whoever you are.
Hello. Shall I have a quick look and see if I can work out?
Yeah, because I wasn't at the beginning when you did the intros, so I don't know who it is.
Anne.
Okay, good morning, Anne.
Yes, good morning, Anne. Well, do you know what? It took me back to being at school when teachers were trying to get me to do something I didn't want to do. I didn't know how many times I said my name. I would just refuse to listen to them. Needless to say, I never went to do a degree. That was funny. I have no idea who that man is, but he is rather.
I don't know either. But there's a whole range of names that he does. As you can see, that was volume 17 of name singing. And I found Gary's last night, and it's exactly the same. Gary, G-A-R-Y. Yeah, hilarious. Have a look. Well, you just need to put in your name followed by song on YouTube, and you're bound to find it.
Oh, thank you. That was so funny. It's a bit disgusting.
Are you going to tell Angela the backstory?
Sorry?
Uh-huh.
Are you going to tell Angela? Are you still there, Robert? Are you going to tell Angela how this arose?
No.
Oh, he's
No,
gone.
I'm here. No,
Fine.
we'll do it in a bit. We'll get there. Don't worry.
Okay.
Right, I'm just going to load up Facebook, and we'll do that.
We've got the Invincible Man.
Oh, am I not there?
You are?
No.
Have I dropped out?
No, you're here.
Yeah.
I can see you.
I can't.
Oh, it might be your internet. Do you want to refresh, Marion?
Yeah, okay. I'll come out and go back in.
Right. I'm going
I'll
to
have a sip out of cold tea.
I'm going to do Facebook. Is Deborah in the room? Yes, she is. Right.
Let me just check.
Yeah, she's there. It's all right. It's fine.
Yes, I thought she was.
Concentrate on what you're doing.
Before I said she was, I wanted to check.
Right, let's go through Facebook. Right, so Deborah's saying she's got no link. Is there no Gogglefrogs? There is, and you're here. And for everybody watching, and Angela, maybe this is something we should send out on email to everybody, is that their link is the link from day one that they join. So if they don't receive a reminder, they can just use an old link.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this looks interesting. Deborah, I'm not sure what that is, Deborah, but.
Oh, Deborah's been doing a workshop on feral knitting and about putting colours together.
Oh, okay.
And she posted in Gogglefrogs a couple of days ago because it was Wednesday night, I believe, when our goggles was on. So maybe that's about how you blend colours together and see how they'll work together.
Oh, maybe it's how to do a swatch without doing a swatch. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that.
Is that right? Let us know, Deborah. I'm only guessing.
Marion has posted, thought you might like to see some Norwegian jumpers. The link to a friend in Stavanger. I really like that design, though. That's beautiful.
Lovely. Stunning colours. I'm amazed because over here, most feral tends to be a dark colour with lighter colours on it.
Yeah.
And certainly Deborah's feral that she did, a hat, was light with darker colours. And again, what you posted here is Marion. So maybe it's something that we do here and they do over there, that theirs is a little bit lighter.
Yeah, the Norwegians, perhaps because their days get really short in the winter, like the bright colours to it's just a thought.
Yeah, quite interesting.
Marion's posted her show it off Saturday, which is her knitted lavender bags. They look lovely. I love the beading effect. I love, especially this one here, the Christmas tree, yeah, out of beads. That's lovely. Really like
Beautiful.
that.
Yeah, the patterns are going to go on a Facebook page later.
Oh, Deborah, some pics of Fair Isle choosing colour class I did on Wednesday. Great fun, learnt a lot. Ah, there we go. And there's the picture again. So yes, that's definitely how you make a swatch. Fran's posted a suggested virtual yarn and craft show, the Glasgow School of Yarn. Thank you for that.
I do actually like the colour of that wall.
Linda says, ignore the colouring in. I hadn't got the chance to correct the colours, but a Gruffalo quilt is on its way. Now the designing part is complete. Oh, lovely.
Oh, wow. Got to see that.
Yeah.
So is that a pattern or?
No, she's made it herself.
Gruffalo?
Yeah, she's making it up herself based on Gruffalo colours. Yeah. Lovely.
Oh, wow.
Fran's posted, when can we expect to see these locally? Yarn vending machines. Bright Pink's box lands in North Philly, thanks to a young entrepreneur. Oh, wow. Yarn vending machine. There's a thought.
Ooh. I do like that. So at 11 o'clock at night, when you need to change your needles and you can't find your needles, you can drive to the vending machine, the 24-hour, and just put your money in. I love that idea.
I do.
And then when you get there, they haven't got what you want.
Yes, that's true.
What was that, Marion?
I said, when you get there, they haven't got what you want.
Oh.
Well,
you could have a little app, couldn't you? So you can see what's there and you could actually order it.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain's going into overdrive at the moment about how that machine could work.
No, we're not doing it.
No, we're not doing it.
Imagine a yellow and black.
Talk to the website, not about creating apps as well. Oh.
Imagine a yellow and black vending machine in the middle of Leighton Buzzard. Yeah.
With a frog on top of it.
Absolutely hilarious.
I've just thought, actually, isn't there a like a bollard with a yellow frog on the top of it somewhere in Leighton?
Yeah,
there is.
Yeah, I wonder if we could hijack that.
It's to do with a
library trail, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, back to Facebook. So, Marion, you've posted your finished knit night shawl in your licorice all sorts colour, which I think is lovely. I do really like that. And you won at Yarn Chicken.
Yes.
Yes. That's always good, isn't it? To win.
Well
done.
Well, it's something you said, Angela, that made me. I did an extra couple of rows because you said you had so much left over. So I took heart in hands and did another couple of rows, and yeah, just did it.
That's good.
Rowena has posted, pleased with my grandson's jersey from a Frogs project. Oh, wow. Well done.
Oh, that's nice. I love those colours.
Yeah. Great way
gorgeous,
to
isn't it?
Marion has posted a video, thought some of my very talented crafters would be interested in this one. And that's where you make stuff out of leaves. Looks lovely. Thank you for that.
I meant to put crafting friends. I think I did that very late last night.
Rebecca's posted, so this is what I was learning while you were goggle-frogging last weekend. First looking at stranded colour work and then a look at steek strengthening, then steek cutting and then making a steek sandwich. Wow.
Wow.
I'd be interested to hear more about that, especially as we did steeking a while ago. Dawn says, fascinating. I always embrace imperfection in my knitting because Japan's ancient art in celebrating broken pottery is believed to help us accept our flaws and find beauty in the imperfect. Wow. We saw that on Wednesday. I think we've No, I don't think we've seen this. So that's the last of the tomatoes off the vine. They look yummy. This is a person who doesn't eat tomatoes. That's Linda saying she's going in with the jumper.
Great.
Oh. Damn and blast!
Oh, what's the matter?
Not.
Oh. Marion's
Embrace it.
which I think is, Marion's posted this, which I think is brilliant. And if you haven't seen it already, do go and have a look at the video. It's about how to weave in ends as you knit. It's great. So it's not even putting it around the needle. You just wrap it around the yarn as you knit, and it's brilliant. So I think everybody should have a look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, Stephen West.
Angela, it's Stephen West.
Yeah.
My fave. Love Stephen West.
Yeah, so definitely go and have a look. His laptop's just gone into power saving mode. Rebecca says, here's the school squares she was sorting out tonight, ready to add to a lot of grey ones, and with the 3 colour wine ones to send off South Africa and become a blanket for vulnerable children. Oh, well done. That's amazing.
Oh, it is lovely.
I think we've seen that on Wednesday. We saw that on Wednesday.
Oh, that's got further along now, that jumper with the R on it. I saw somewhere that I think she's finished it.
Oh, really? Okay. I haven't seen the finished picture. Found this on another page as we were chatting about yarn bombing the other day. This is from Anne. There's lots of info about fantastic yarn bombing, including this Old Navy truck. Oh wow. I know we did a biking lacing, nice. But I wouldn't have ever thought of doing a vehicle.
Yeah, is the bike still anywhere?
Joists? No.
It was in the Scottish Sheep.
I don't think it is. Right, I think. There it is. There's the fish jumper.
It looks lovely.
That is really nice.
Beautiful.
So I think that's it. I think we're all caught up.
Oh, brilliant. Oops.
Right, let's catch up on chat. I'll do that, ladies. Don't worry, you carry on.
I'm enjoying this knit this morning. If you think that.
We'll go back to the when I played the second piece of music. Brigitte says, what's her name again? Deborah says, haha, good choice, Robert. Tricia says, who's that then? Georgie says, loving that second song. Anne says, morning, everybody. Deborah says, there should be several pics and an explanation there. Yes, we found it. Thank you. Tricia says, if folk are interested in some unusual stranded knitting projects, have a look at this book. And she's posted a link. Thank you. Linda says, no, she designs her own story quilts. And Tricia says, wow. Linda, you are a genius.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Brigitte says, the frog on the bollard is near Market Cross by the bank. Yes, I thought I'd seen it around there.
Yeah.
Deborah says, read the swatch pic. Robert, you're right. The teacher taught us how to make these little swatches to see how the colours work together for Fur Isle. I've always just winged it before, so hoping my choices will be more interesting in future. But I'm just, that's stunning. And I came up with some ideas for patterns last night, actually. And rather than doing them now, I'm going to do what you've done and just try and put the colours together to see what it comes out like. So brilliant, thank you. Linda says, Tricia, fingers crossed it goes according to plan. Linda says, yes, the R jumper is finished. There should be a photo. We've seen it, thank you. Dawn says the yarn bomb cycle that Elise made was stolen from her friend's garage where it was stored. Someone had tried to ride it, then dumped it with the knitting in tatters.
Oh no. Yeah. I didn't know that.
She says we also yarn bombed a canal boat. Remember the mermaid? I remember the mermaid. I didn't know you'd done
Colette
that.
Colette was the mermaid.
Yeah.
We had a big orange octopus. My toadstool was on there, and some hedgehogs. Whoops, just dropped another one.
What else do you have on there?
There were hundreds and hundreds of items all over Ash's barge. It was really,
I
really
remember
pretty.
now. Yes, I remember now. So, Brigitte says, Dawn, how horrid. Yeah, that was, I know she was really in pieces about that bike. Such a shame.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I didn't even hear about it, which is awful as well. Totally devastating. Some people are just not worth.
No.
Yeah. To do that to when somebody spent so much time doing that is just criminal. Absolutely
It's
criminal.
scandalous. It's desecration.
It is. So never mind. Sorry, because if not, we'll get on our high horse and say things that we shouldn't.
There we go. So we had Angela, the song that was number 1 when Angela was born, which was Sugar Sugar. Then we had the silly song in the middle, and then that one was Angela Mia, which talks about how you came and we all love you. There we go.
Oh, thank you so much.
So,
you're such a sweet friend. You are lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you.
So have a lovely birthday tomorrow, especially as it's now not what you thought it was going to be. So have a lovely day regardless of what you end up doing.
Oh, yes, we'll have a lovely day. Thank you very much. And I'll have floors. I've got floors here.
I know.
There's no floor at home.
You're going to have to put a picture on the floor. Now it's down.
Oh, no, it's not down. No, it's because I'm in Leeds. I've got a floor to walk on. I have no floor back in Leighton Buzzard.
I see.
Right, ladies, I'm really sorry. I've got to go because my break is now over. And
Okay, we'll have a safe drive down to Kent.
Thank you.
And
yes, have a lovely time. Thank you so much. And I will message you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll speak to you tomorrow anyway. I will be with you. Put my teeth in. I'll be back on Monday, Gogglefroggers, because I'm on a late. So I'll see you then. Bye bye.
Oh, fabulous. Have a lovely weekend and see you later, Robert. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. So, yeah, I had no idea that was number 1 when I was born. So, oh, that's amazing. So,
you would not believe how difficult it is to find songs, nice ones, with the name Angela in it.
Oh dear. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So have you anything planned for tomorrow?
No, nothing. Just spending the day. I think we're going to have a total chill out day, and we might have a nice Sunday dinner. So I might cook a nice Sunday lunch for me and my mum. So and have a really nice day. So we're going to pop out today. Might go for a bit of a run, get some fresh air, if you know what I mean. And yeah, ring me dad. And yeah, so just a relaxing few days.
Yeah. Just to clarify, by run, do you mean out in the car?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, not a run. No. Me? Run? No. Not even for a bus. I just get a taxi.
Done as usual. He's very kindly bought me up a cup of tea about 10:30 in my Gogglefrogs mug. And his parting shot was, you need a new butler.
That's funny. I've just realised something about the north-south twang. People in the south say, we'll go out for a drive. And people up north say, we'll go out for a run. Or rather from Leeds, and that means a run in the car. We'll give the car a run, I think, is where it came from. Because every so often, when you had old-fashioned cars, you used to have to give them a run, didn't you, to keep them going?
No, you used to have to run in the engine.
Well, you used to have to give them a long run, and because people didn't necessarily drive to work, that's where the weekend run came, and it used to take you your car out. So
And do you also have to do it to keep the battery going?
I think it was, and also they weren't as reliable as they are now. And we used to go to places like Burnsall and have a picnic, or Fountains Abbey, Knaresborough, and all of those lovely northern places.
Can I ask, can everybody see both of us? Because I can't see Angela. Have I gone funny again? Is that yes? I can see both of you.
To say it's not a problem if you can't.
Yes, can see both. Oh, well, I'm not going to bother changing them for 5 minutes.
No, it's probably just your internet on a little bit of a hiccupy today.
Well, I think it's got to be the weather, because I can piggyback on my neighbour's Wi-Fi, and that's what I'm on at the moment, because it's telling me it can't connect to mine, but my iPad can in the same room. So I don't quite know what's going on. But last night at midnight, it was fine on ours. So.
Yeah, it downloads is fine. It's just upload stuff, and there's very, very few things that you need quick upload speed. But when you're on something like this is where it comes into play. So I'll just have a look through the chats, because we've got 5 minutes left. So
yeah.
George says that's lovely music. Brigitte, Mrs Gogglefrogs' birthday, thank you. Anne says, yes, hope you have a very happy birthday. Yeah, I mean, this year everybody's birthday is just quieter, isn't it? So just, you know what, if I can't be bothered to cook, we might just get takeaway fish and chips. Tricia
Well, that's rather nice. You love your fish and chips, don't you?
It's my favourite dish, and has to be in Leeds. Has to be Leeds fish
there
and
you
chips.
Go.
Dawn says happy birthday for Sunday, thank you. Linda says happy birthday as well. Lots of kisses. Roses, sorry. Georgie says happy birthday, and thank you so much, Georgie. Thank you so much, Brigitte, as well. Deborah, happy birthday's tomorrow. Angela, thank you. Trisha's saying bye, Robert. He's gone, but we'll say that because he will hear you. Bye, Robert. And safe drive. Brigitte's saying bye, Robert. Linda is saying bye, Robert, and Deborah, bye, Robert. Linda saying happy birthday for Sunday, Angela. Thank you so much, Linda. Brigitte, I say I'm going to give the car a run. Have become routine during lockdown. Yeah, I think it, and you came over and went to Yorkshire first, and I think it is at Northern, going out for a run in the car. I know it's bizarre, isn't it? Because you don't run in a car, but we do, and that's what we say. So another colloquialism that we've discovered. Linda says yes. Brigitte, yes, can see both. So people can see us. And then Anne says, Marion, I can see you moving, but Angela and Robert were in still photos. So I think there's probably some internet-y hiccups today. But like you say, weather's a great one. And when it's bad weather, more people stay in. So on a street, there's more people using the internet. So that's why internet download speeds go down even further. So yeah, but you know what, I think I've done a few rows since being on Goggles today. I
think I've nearly, I don't know, I was wondering whether, no, I haven't nearly finished, because these little lavender bags you can get done quite quick. It's the first time I've done a crocheted one. Knitted one I can do 4 in an evening, and then spend a couple of hours sewing the damn things up and stuffing them. Which is what I like about that putsy pattern. It tells you to sew as you go and stuff as you go. I still haven't. I haven't stuffed the body yet, but at midnight I couldn't see where I was putting my needle to do the mattress stitch. So I left it. Yellow on yellow is not surprised. Good. At least it wasn't black on black. Which no, it's all right.
And with that, we're on 59. So we're almost at 11 o'clock. So thank you ever so much. I've done a little bit more of the shawl for my little niece for part of her Christmas present. So that's good.
I meant to ask you, Angela, why didn't you like the cardigan?
I just didn't. So I think I'm going to do it not on reverse stocking stitch. I think I'm going to do it on stocking stitch.
Would she have liked it, do you think?
I don't know, but I'm like, it's just not working for me. So start again, and we'll see if we get it finished for Christmas. But that one's much easier. So, and with that, it is 11 o'clock. So
Okay, my love. See you all soon. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you.
Safe.
And you have a wonderful weekend too. Whatever you are doing, I hope you have a lovely, lovely time. Get lots of crafting done. Stay safe, stay in, and remember that frogging is perfect in the land of crafting, and especially if you're here.
Exactly. If you don't frog, you're not doing it right.
Yeah. So with that, we're at 11, and goodbye, and see you on Monday when we're back at 10 o'clock on Monday. Thank you so
Everybody
much.
take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.